Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's such a pleasure, honor, and a privilege to be doing your reading. Hopefully you're good. Hopefully you are okay. So let's get into this. I haven't been feeling the best, but now I'm back up and at it. So let's get into it. So what does Leo need to know? Spirit, what do Leo need to know? What are the most vital messages for my Leos? Hopefully you guys have been having a good birthday season. And if not, I hope it does get better, or at least I hope you take some time for yourself to do your favorite things. Take care of yourself in the best way possible. Just know I send my love to you wherever you may be in the world. All right, Spirit. What is vital as of this moment for my Leos to know? What is vital for my Leos to know? What is important? Thank you. We got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Bottom of the deck is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay. One more. What is important for my Leos to know, Spirit? The most important messages. Thank you. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Why is this so interesting? This is interesting. Let me pull from one more deck. I don't know who's a wine drinker, because I can taste like and I prefer sweet, so I know this ain't me, but it's more like a dry to mid blend of a wine. Somebody's a wine drinker. I don't know if you're drinking wine watching this, or you just like your wine, but that's what's coming through. What else for my Leos? And then also too, the color burgundy, but that may be linking back to the whole wine, especially if you like to drink red wine. We got the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Back to this friendship energy. And then the Seven of Wands here, which is that perseverance, standing up for yourself, having confidence in yourself, reclaiming your personal power. Somebody needs you. Somebody, I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, coworker, colleague, maybe a romantic partner. Somebody's needing you right now. It's like this is around you. And I don't know if you're privy to this or not, but somebody's strength around you may be depleted. So somebody in your vicinity, again, whether you know this is going on or not, it feels like it's weird because why are you being utilized for this though? That's more of the interesting aspect of this, because you're being utilized. You're being placed in a position with somebody that you know. This isn't really a stranger. This is somebody that you do know. Somebody needs you. Like you are, as you are Leo, represented by strength, but whoever this person is needing your strength right now. I would just say, word of caution, you can't pour from an empty cup. So just make sure whoever this is, that not only are they worth your help and assistance, but that you're not pouring from an empty cup. Don't be depleted. Don't be depleting yourself, but somebody's needing you right now, Leo. Somebody's struggling. I don't know if this is with a physical or literal health concern. Maybe somebody, side note, not for everybody, of course, maybe somebody's dealing with alcoholism. That's why I'm picking up the wine reference. They may be at least needing some form of strength to maybe kick that addiction. But outside of that, because I know it's probably going to only relate to maybe one person, but somebody really is needing your help. Can I, oh God, you know I always do this. Okay. Cards aside. The first thing that just came to my head when I just really tuned into this energy. You ever had one of those dreams, Leo, where you go to sleep, maybe you take a whether it's midday, you take a nap, or you just go to sleep in general, and you wake up and you think it's the next day, and you're kind of freaking out because it's like, oh my God, it's 6 p.m. the next day, I missed work, or I had to go pick up my kids, or I was supposed to go do X, Y, and Z. I just slept the whole day, and now I didn't woke up a new day, and it's like you go to sleep and you wake up and you think it's a different day. And then you check your phone or you check your clock or whatever, and you realize it's still the same day. No, I'm getting this energy. But that's what's coming through, just as what I have to tell you. Something's not too late. don't get me wrong, somebody needs you, but it's not too late. I don't know what this is about, Leo. I don't know if you feel like maybe time is running out. Maybe you missed your chance. See, it's weird because I just went from one message to a whole different message. So I don't know if you're resonating with both, or maybe you resonate with this over the other, but it just feels like specifically who I'm talking to. You may feel like time is running out for something, or you missed your chance, or you missed the bus that was coming, to go towards something, to take on something, to go towards an opportunity. I don't know if this is like you're just getting older, or you feel like you just missed that opportunity. Maybe you feel like you've missed your shot at something, or it feels like you missed something, but you didn't. You didn't. And it may have been a long time coming, or it may have felt like it's been a while, in the waiting season and being patient season for something to happen. And you may have felt like maybe I'm just too old for this, or maybe it just won't happen for me, or maybe I missed the opportunity, and I had the one opportunity years ago, but I don't think it's going to come back around, or I don't think I'm in the position in life to even obtain this or have this, or whatever this is, and you haven't missed your mark yet. That's why I go back to that reference of that dream where it's like you go to sleep and you wake up and you think it's a different day, but it's not. It's still the same day. Your time is still here. It just hasn't happened for you yet. But because for some of you, it may have felt like it's taken quite some time for it to happen. You may have felt like you missed the mark, but you didn't. You absolutely did not. And it's still coming in for you. But it's the win. It's the win on this. And that's why it feels like you've missed the mark, because it should have happened already, or something should have came about, or maybe it's too late, or maybe when I had that chance years ago, I should have taken a chance, or I should have cherished that opportunity better. I should have cherished that person better. I should have cherished that situation better. And now it's like, I think it's too late for me. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's not the case. That's not the case. And to kind of, I don't want to go into too many messages of what I'm getting here, but to kind of go back to what I was originally channeling through the cards, somebody here, Leo, is needing your help. But I have to be honest with you, Leo. We have to be, and that's the one thing about you, and I have to give you a lot of praise for. And I know, we all got our faults, so I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like, oh, y'all Leos are perfect, like I'm perfect. No, you know how reality goes, right? We all got our shortcomings. But one thing that you typically tend to have a tendency to do is to be there for people, your acts of service for people. And I think you guys tend to get a lot of bad rap because people who don't really know you tend to wrap you up in ego, or it's about you, or you put you first. And that's not, when you know a Leo at their core, they will give it all, do it all, and put their own blood on the line for the people that truly matters for them and the people that they truly care about. That's why also too, you are represented by the heart. So when I feel this energy, Leo, it's like somebody is needing you to be there for them, or wants you to be there for them. And I don't know if you know this or not. Maybe this person or people may be keeping it to themselves, and not, because you know how some people, they don't want to ask for help. They don't want to feel like they have to depend on somebody. They want to be self-independent, self-sufficient, and self-reliant. So it's like to ask for your help, or to get your advice, or to get some guidance from you, or to reach out to you and ask you and talk to you about something that they're going through. It's almost suffocating for this person to do so. But because, Leo, and I have to go back to your point of this situation, but because you can put yourself in positions, whether knowingly or unknowingly, where you can tend to either be a couple of things here, a people pleaser. You can either tend to be the person, the go-to person for others, right? Always giving of yourself, always being in acts of service, always being the strength and the backbone for others. You got to be careful of how your energy gets affected by this, because I know you want to be there. You can't help the way your loyalty and your devotion, the way that you just care for people is unwavering, truly unwavering. But you also have to keep in mind how this affects you and the benefit, and it's not the benefit that you get from it, right? And I know being of service to others is not always about, well, what's in it for me, but you got to understand, back to pouring from an empty cup. If you ain't got it, how can you help somebody else? And if they're taking from your energy reserves, you don't have anybody replenishing yours. So what are you supposed to do about that? And that's what feels like you're either dealing with or you're getting ready to deal with. Because somebody really is struggling with something. I don't know, again, if this is a health issue, a health concern, or they're dealing with some form of difficulty in their life that's really impacting their mental, emotional, or psychological health. But it's like looking at the spreadsheet of what you're dealing with in your life, Leo. Do you really have the capacity? Even though you want to, or you may want to, or you may feel like you can, realistically, do you have the capacity to be there for this person or people in the way that they may be wanting you to be there for them right now, or up and coming? Because some of you may have not have gotten into this energy yet. Some of you will be getting into this energy pretty soon. Some of you may be already in the midst of this. Take care of yourself. And that's the thing. You are represented by the sun, so you are the light, but the light can't shine when its energy reserves are gone. And the sun is a natural healer, right? The sun is naturally healing. But you still have to be able to give healing to yourself. And you can't just expend that energy, Leo. Somebody's going through it, though. I don't know in what regards. And again, I got that side message that somebody may be dealing with alcoholism or some form of addiction, that they're just needing your strength to help them through in whatever capacity, and you can only help with so much with that, so I'm not going to get on that subject. But be wise about this, Leo, because sometimes, and you know this, you know this. I'm sorry not to get riled up on you, but you know this. Because sometimes, even against your better judgment, at times you can't help it. And for my ones who have overcame that energy where it's like, you know what, I know against my better judgment I shouldn't, but how my loyalty, my devotion, I'm just going to, let me just be there for this person. If you've overcame that energy and move more into a balanced state of that, good. But even still, just make sure when it comes to whoever this person is, Leo, that you really, and I don't care, we've heard some of the greatest sob stories, and I'm not saying whoever this is giving you a sob story, but just make sure you're in the right position to help this person, because what it feels like if you do help this person and you're pouring from an empty cup, or you are doing something just out of obligation or feeling like that's the right thing to do, or feeling like, you want to be, whatever your actual personal reason for is, it that it may be for, wanting to be of service to this person, just make sure this person's issues or problem does not become yours. It doesn't get placed on your table. You don't absorb their energy, or now you're taking on their issues, whether emotionally, psychologically, or mentally. And you Leos have the tendency to be really good empaths. And I don't think people give you credit for that either, but just be cautious of this energy, Leo. Not to say that they're a bad person, but just when I say be cautious, just make sure you are in the space to be able to do this act of service of being there for somebody. Okay? Leo, I love you. I don't know why I feel like I had two different messages, and I wanted to say on the first one, but I had two different messages here. So maybe some will resonate with the second message. Maybe some will resonate with the first. You may resonate with both. Either way, I love you multiple times over. Take care of yourself. Be well, be safe, and have a good one, Leo. Bye.